Okay, so we're going to be doing another comic review today, and it is actually going to be on The Walking Dead. This is actually one of my favorite comic series. Admittedly, I did not start it until after the show had started, but I went back through and I've read all the way up until the most current issue. So that is what the review is going to be on, is issue number 127. Starts with a new beginning storyline. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the All Out War, the end of that series. Um, it was probably one of the most exciting storylines in the Walking Dead comics. A lot of crazy stuff happened. Won't go dive into that too deep. This review is going to have spoilers. I don't really know how to dive real good into this without spoilers. So, the art in A New Beginning is good as always. The art for The Walking Dead is always good. And if you've never read The Walking Dead comic, they are always in black and white, but it's very easy to get past, even if you're someone who really likes color. The art is very nice in these comics. I mean, just look at that. A lot of detail. So, with A New Beginning, this is a fairly thick book here. Um, it is after All Out War. Negan is in jail, and it kind of skips forward a little bit. So this comic I actually really liked. It wasn't disappointing at all that there was no crazy action, no grenade throwing, none of that going on like there was in the previous issues. It's kind of nice to see everyone settle down because you know that somewhere out there there is something lurking and there's going to be some next huge issue that Rick and everyone else has to deal with. Another thing about this issue is it introduces a lot of new characters. They are putting together the Hilltop. They're putting back together their original community before Negan threw grenades at it. So this comic is actually still very interesting. It's kind of cool to see what they would do when they're not being attacked. They're starting a fair or something like that. They're, farming, everyone has a job, and they run into a new group of people and you see how they kind of take them into that. So, all in all, this comic was really good. I really liked All Out War. It was super crazy. So, that had to end at some time. It couldn't just be non-stop action, grenade throwing, fires, zombies everywhere. The Walking Dead is very good about doing both parts of the story very well. The downtime, the action, the drama, all of that. It is very good at displaying all of that in the comic series as well as the show, if any of you watch the show. So there were a few things I didn't really like about the comic. The fact that they jump a couple months in the future shows everyone looking a little different, and Rick still looks pretty cool, but the person who I didn't like how they look now is Carl. And let me see if we can find a picture of this here real quick. So Jesus still looks like a badass, here right there. So where is Carl? Come on. So look at this. Carl's got the long hair and the glasses to cover his eye. I mean, he just looks like some weird kind of... I almost thought he was a girl when he was first introduced. And I was like, oh wait, that's Carl. He's just got this weird, like, teenage hippie look going on. I don't know. That was really the only thing I didn't like about this issue. The ending, of course, like I said, there's going to be spoilers in this, so I'm just going to show it. Look at Negan, still alive here, talking to Carl. So Carl still has his weird issues. At the end, Negan asks, do you still want to kill me? Even though Carl goes to him for advice, he says, yes, Negan, of course I still want to kill you. So Carl is still just this weird, messed up kid that no one can really understand. So this is still The Walking Dead, and the next issue is supposed to be extra long as well. So I'm really excited for it. If you haven't started reading The Walking Dead, I am sorry for the spoilers, but you should go read it. It's totally worth it. And those of you who have read it, tell me your thoughts on this issue and the end of All Out War. Thank you.